In Brevard County, the beaches are still open and efforts to crack down on crowds seem to be working. County leaders say that attendance is, quote unquote, substantially down since public parking closures and even an alcohol ban both went into effect. But as News 6's James Sparvero shows us, some drivers are still pushing the limits to enjoy the open beaches.
You better find a residential area, a friend, a family member parking their driveway, or you will be ticketed.
And Dave Farrow says this Brevard sheriff's deputy told him his car was next. The deputy says these $35 tickets are for blocking county property.
Still an improvement over what Minnesota is right now.
The French family is taking the parking risk. After the Tampa Bay beaches closed, Jay French drove everyone all the way here to Cape Canaveral.
We parked on the side of the road here, and hopefully that'll be okay and we won't get towed or anything.
There should be a patrol person here or a tow truck.
This neighbor believes the enforcement is not strong enough.
You guys are still having fun, right?
Of course we are.
These two from Orlando are also parking at their own risk. Bobby Bronchick and Abby Jackson are also drinking on the beach. Unlike Cocoa Beach, here in Cape Canaveral, there is not a temporary alcohol ban.
It's just nice that there's somewhere else we can go that hang out and just have a few drinks respectfully.
Just a shame because they're obviously parking on grass that belongs to somebody and not the city.
I think they should be concentrating more on groups of people with the virus, not where people are parking.
We ask leaders if the parking closures and the alcohol ban on some beaches would be the final restrictions following all of this. Leaders told us they couldn't answer that right now. The situation is still fluid, but as of right now, most beaches are still open. In Cape Canaveral, Brevard County, I'm James Sparvero, Getting Results, News 6.
While students and teachers prepare for a big transition, a group of local teachers are working to put smiles on kids' faces during this stressful time. The surprise that they organize through their neighborhoods. Plus,
I'll keep doing this so as long as the need is there.
hospitals nationwide are facing critical supply shortages, but a local woman is helping with her hands. Coming up, how she's using her sewing skills to get results. Samara.
And Leesburg has a new heat record, 88 degrees. Much of Central Florida saw the upper 80s today, but even hotter days lie ahead. I'll show you what day this week you could see 95.
First, though, the state with the city that never sleeps and the most coronavirus deaths is unusually quiet tonight. Next at 11, a look at the lockdown keeping millions in New York inside. Watching News 6, getting results for Palm Bay, Hunters Creek, and all of Central Florida.
When we face adversity, we find a way through it. It's about taking care of each other. It's the small parts that make a big difference. At Chevy, we promise to do ours. We're offering Chevy owners complimentary OnStar Crisis Assist services and Wi-Fi data. If you need a new Chevy, interest-free financing for 84 months with deferred payments for 120 days on many of our most popular models. You may even shop online and take delivery at home. It's just our way of doing our part.
Metastatic breast cancer is relentless, but I was relentless first. Relentless about learning the first song we ever danced to.
About teaching him to put others first. About helping her raise her first child.
And when I was first diagnosed, my choice was Everyday Verzenio.
It's the only one of its kind that can be taken every day. It gives us more time without cancer progressing.
Verzenio is the only CDK4 and 6 inhibitor approved with hormonal therapy that can be taken every day for postmenopausal women with HR-positive, HER2-negative MBC. Diarrhea is common, may be severe, or cause dehydration or infection. At the first sign of diarrhea, call your doctor, start an antidiarrheal, and drink fluids. Before taking Verzenio, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection. Verzenio may cause low white blood cell counts, which may cause serious infection that can lead to death. Life-threatening inflammation of the lungs can occur. Talk to your doctor if you have new or worsening trouble breathing, cough, or chest pain. Serious liver problems can happen. Symptoms include tiredness, appetite loss, stomach pain, and bleeding or bruising. Blood clots that can lead to death have occurred. Tell your doctor if you have pain or swelling in your arms or legs, shortness of breath, chest pain, and rapid breathing or heart rate, or if you are pregnant or nursing.
My relentless reason? It's them. My choice with my doctor? It's Verzenio.
Ask your doctor if Everyday Verzenio is right for your first treatment.
It all starts with an invitation. To know exhilaration is just the beginning. It starts with an invitation and becomes an experience. Your invitation to Lexus is always open, but the offers only last through March 31st.
Get 0.9% financing on the 2020 GX460.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Injured over the weekend? Trial Pro's open Saturday and Sunday. Don't wait until Monday. Let's get to work now. Call 1-800-TRIAL-PRO or chat with us live online right now at trialpro.com.
Live with Eric Von Anken, meteorologist Samara Kokinos, and sports with Ryan Welch. This is News 6 at 11, getting results.
Tonight, the state with the highest number of coronavirus cases by far, almost 16,000 in New York, has become the latest to officially go on pause. That's what New York Governor Andrew Cuomo is calling the effort to keep millions of these people inside and away from each other. He ordered all non-essential businesses in the state to close and workers to stay home starting at 8 o'clock tonight. New Yorkers may still go outside their homes, but are required to stay 6 feet away from anyone who isn't a member of their household. And the governor says still more needs to be done.
This is all about the increase in the number of cases and managing to the increase in the number of cases to the capacity of our healthcare system. What are we doing? We're reducing the spread and the rate of the spread to match the increase in the number of cases.
New York also has the highest number of deaths, 117. California is also being mandated to shelter in place. That order impacts about 40 million people there. As the virus spreads, there's a rush to get more masks, we've been telling you, into the hands of people who need them, specifically healthcare workers. Today, Florida health officials announced an additional 300,000 masks arrived in the state, but they're still waiting on millions more to get here. So a Central Florida woman is doing her part to fill the gap.
Hi, I'm Donna. I'm making masks for anyone that needs them.
Donna Herman is sharing her heart.
Then you take your second piece of fabric.
And her sewing skills on Facebook.
You get to the next corner and you put it on top of your first piece of fabric.
She's shipping her homemade masks to healthcare workers in need. One reached out all the way from Pennsylvania.
And she was freaking out about going to work because they were low on masks, and she's got 2 young children. So she asked me if I could make some masks. So I sent 30 out to her yesterday.
And it's not just healthcare workers.
I mean, I've got people that, they've got sick children or they're taking care of elderly parents asking me to please send.
She says the orders are keeping her very busy.
I've been home steadily just sewing 12, 14 hours a day since this has really gotten this bad.
So busy, she enlisted her kids and grandkids to help her out.
Whenever my kids stop, one of them stop in, check on me or whatever. They just cut some fabric and stuff for me, so that's helping.
And she says she'll keep doing it.
Get a gathering stitch on the top and the bottom.
For as long as it takes.
I'll keep doing this so as long as the need is there.
Donna tells News 6 she's sending the masks to healthcare workers without charging them. She's only asking them to pay for shipping. The rest are being sold at $10 a piece, plus the price of shipping. As schools across Central Florida are now switching to online learning, we know it's been hard for students, but also for teachers. So to show students how much they're missed, school staff from one Orange County elementary school planned a special surprise. Dozens of staff members from Timber Lakes Elementary School drove through several neighborhoods to honk and wave at their students. And while teachers tell us the changes will be hard, today's surprise is helping them stay strong during this stressful time.
It's a tough situation. It's not knowing what's going on, not only in the world, but in our own community, in our own backyard. So we're hoping tonight I'm glad that all the teachers got together and we can bring some smile and peace to the kids and to ourselves.
Yes, well said. Orange County students have one more extended week of spring break, and it will begin virtual learning next Monday, March 30th. If you know somebody doing something good in your community, you can share it with us. Just head to clickorlando.com/do-your-part, upload a photo, and leave a message, and we will try and highlight it. And if you need a break from all of this, just step outside, right,
Yeah.
Samara? We got lots of sun for you. The weather's been perfect this weekend, and more heat on the way. Meteorologist Samara Kokinos has been pointing it.
Yeah, and I'm going to hook you up here. I'm going to give you a kids' playtime planner. I know,
Like
right?
it.
You like it?
Yeah,
You're a
I need
dad.
that.
Yeah, you need it. Okay,
Ooh.
pay attention, Eric. Pay attention, parents. Here we go. When is the best time to take your kid outside? Well, they're up early anyway, right? 8 to 11. It's nice and mild at that point. Around 11, it starts to get a little steamy, okay? Noon to 4, though, too hot, too humid, unless you're planning on taking a dip in the pool or running through those sprinklers. 5 to 7, it's not as hot. Still a little humid, plus you get the perk. Sunset. It's at 7:39 tomorrow night. So there you go. There's just some of the best times for you to take your kids out and let them kind of run some of that energy off, and maybe even you get some fresh air, feel revitalized, benefit from that sunshine. Our Orlando Health Cam review of downtown Orlando is absolutely beautiful tonight, 72 degrees with that southeast wind at 7 miles per hour. Here's the rest of Central Florida. The Villages, that's wrong. It's around 75. 74 tonight at the Cape, 75 in Cocoa Beach as well as Melbourne, 70 tonight in Palm Coast. Across the rest of the nation, to our north, you'll notice all of the blue, ranging from 27 in Portland to 33 in Chicago, back to 47 in Seattle. And then you get in that green transition area. That's where all the rain has been. And then below that, that's the warmer weather. And the reason for that is we're going to continue to see high pressure basically being the focal point of the forecast. It keeps all of the colder weather to our north and all of the heat here in Central Florida. So we'll be back to close to mid-90s by the end of the week. We're talking about 94 and 95 degrees as we head into next weekend. As far as the clouds and rain forecast goes, here we go. We start the clock at 11. And it looks like by tomorrow morning, we could have a little bit of patchy fog out there for you to contend with. But then by noon, it looks pretty good. Still a lot of sunshine. This particular model tries to hint at a little bit of green from time to time. Don't think that's going to happen. You'll see some clouds build up mainly because of that sea breeze effect, but no rain from it. And then as we head into Tuesday morning, another round of patchy fog. I don't think it's going to be a big deal, but we are not going to see much in terms of rain. In fact, no rain for much of the upcoming week. As we take a look at overnight lows, here you go. They'll range from 63 in Ocala to 66 in the City Beautiful and primarily everywhere else. 70 tonight in Cocoa Beach. The official overnight low, we're going to call it 66 with that patchy fog settling in late tonight. Here's tomorrow.
Your forecast brought to you by Del Air Heating and Air Conditioning.
Your high temperature, 90 degrees. That'll happen 2, 3, and 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, and then we're back to around the lower 80s for the early evening. Now let's get some results and show you your pinpoint accurate 7-day forecast. And as we head into Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, notice upper 80s, low 90s there. Friday though, 94, 95 steamy degrees. I told you what day you would see 95. It's Saturday. Your overnight lows will stay in the mid to upper 60s. So definitely a warm forecast there for you, Eric.
Yeah, and a ton of sun. Samara, thank you. Here are tonight's winning lottery numbers for you. The pick 2 is 20, pick 3 is 482, pick 4 is 2989, pick 5 is 19311. Cash for life is 1, 34, 41, 43, 53, and the cash bolt is 2. Ryan Welch is here with sports, a local hoop star showing his magic touch off the court. Ryan?
That's right, Eric. Jonathan Isaac is a big guy, and his heart is even bigger. And oh, sweet memories. A look back at a pair of recent tournament classics coming up.
Social distancing is all about giving people space, 6 feet to be exact. When you cough or sneeze, the particles that fly out of you, gross, I know, cannot fly farther than 6 feet. So keep your distance and keep your groups to less than 10, but mostly that means stay at home. No big get-togethers or play-dates. Social distancing isn't just for people over 60. Anyone can be a carrier, even those of us in our 20s. Do your part, and at News 6, we'll do ours.
Stapleton Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram and Claremont have Central Florida's largest selection of Ram trucks for up to 30% off. Stapleton Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram.
What are you thinking?
Thinking about burger, fries, and some pie.
You know it's 9 o'clock in the morning.
Well, then bring the pie first.
It's back and better than ever. Hurry in today for Perkins Burger, Fries, and Pie Combo. Enjoy any burger, fries, and a slice of our famous pie for just $9.99. It's dinner, dessert, and a deal. Only at Perkins. And now you can order online with PerkinsToGo.com.
You met on an app. Delete it.
Why?
He's the one.
Huh?
Gesundheit. I see something else. A star with 3 points. You're in a Mercedes.
Yeah, we wish.
Wish granted.
With 4 models starting under $37,000, there could be a Mercedes-Benz in your very near future at the spring event. Lease the GLB 250 SUV for just $399 a month at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer.
It's always a good day when these are my work shoes. I've been a hydrogeologist for 35 years. Now I lead a team of Nestle water scientists here in Florida. Our job? Helping to manage these springs sustainably. That means tracking water levels, caring for 1,100 acres of forest, and never using more water than nature provides. I take our responsibility to these springs seriously, so they can be healthy today and for generations to come.
Yes, we're living in uncertain times, but we've all had it tough before. And here at Cadillac, we know that by working together, we'll make it through. That's why GM Financial stands by with relief by offering flexible payment arrangements. We're also offering current owners OnStar Crisis Assist services and in-vehicle Wi-Fi data. And those in need of a new vehicle may have the option of shopping online and taking delivery at home. We're all in this together. And at Cadillac, we have your back.
Come see us today, Lexus of Winter Park, 436 and University Boulevard.
Jonathan Isaac of the Orlando Magic has dealt with his share of adversity on the court. A knee injury on New Year's Day sidelined him for the rest of the season. But when he sees the challenges folks in the community are facing, the 6'11" forward is standing even taller.
Everybody who has been directly affected, either you've lost a loved one or a loved one is in the hospital or you're struggling because of what's going on, you lost your job. I want to give my condolences to you, and I want everybody to be safe in this time.
It's in this time of need that so many athletes and teams are standing tall for their communities. That's what Orlando Magic big man Jonathan Isaac plans to do. He's partnering with Jump Ministries and Project Life to feed kids.
Project Life simply believes in standing in the gap for others when they can't stand for themselves. So here in Orlando, the city of Orlando, there is a great risk for kids who are not able to get the food that they would usually get at school. And there's a great concern for those kids going hungry at this time, and we don't want that to happen.
As if that wasn't enough, Isaac is dishing out other